Hi, I'm Mike Prechtel, parent of 6 children. 5 of them are currently students at Immaculata.
I'm Veronica Prechtel. I'm mother to those 6 children. We have been at Immaculata for 6 years. I'm a teacher by trade, and our second son, Thomas, was born with special needs. And so he needed extra attention and extra guidance. And he wasn't going to receive that in a typical classroom. And so that's why we began to homeschool.
Leah was getting to 5th grade, and 6th grade science was a little daunting. And I remember Veronica wringing her hands like, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. And then we talked about going to Immaculata, and it was the same curriculum we were teaching in our homeschool. And it was kind of a no-brainer. And I know I pushed for the local Catholic school here, and it was a different mindset there. You know, it was the Common Core. Our faith was taught there, but it was a little more watered down.
Religion is part of everything that Immaculata does. It's not its own subject, 1 hour every day, and that's all the children hear about it. It's part of everything that the school does, and we really appreciate that. We want to have them have at their school day what we're trying to teach them at home.
Yeah. God made us big, and God made us little. God made us spiky. Well, turn the page, there you go.
The celebration of life at Immaculata is amazing. Just the respect for all stages of life, whether it's in the old, the young, the fortunate, the unfortunate, the gifted. We're all gifted, and Immaculata realizes that, and they celebrate the gifts each one of us have to share. And that, to me, is probably one of the things that drew us quickly to Immaculata. And we saw the beauty in the staff and the administration, just in how they treated everyone with they're children of God, and the value we bring, each one of us, in our own right, that God gave us. And nobody can take that away, and Immaculata really recognizes that beauty inside each one of us.
Right, it's for the whole family. So we have a
Diverse.
we have a diverse family, and each one is seen for who they are, a child of God. Each one is included and important. The field trip that was taken for the students that didn't go to Washington but stayed home and went to the local abortion mill. I was in the office, I was one of the drivers, and we were waiting, and the teachers were kind of doing a roll call among themselves, who all was going, who do they need to be keeping track of, and they were going down the list, and maybe who needed special attention. And I mentioned that our son, needed special attention, and they said, oh, we don't see him as having special needs. We don't think of Thomas as having special needs. He's just Thomas. And that's how we see him too. He's Thomas. Special needs is such a funny title. Every child has special needs, from the gifted on to the not gifted, to know that each one is seen as a child of God. Even the one that has ants in his pants, can't sit still, is given special jobs to do so that he can move around a little bit.
And feel successful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the teachers do a very good job of making every child have, a place,
mm-hmm.
and know that they're needed and wanted, and that they are special. The culture here is family. The culture here is life. The culture here is eternal life, and seek eternal life. And you can't put a price tag on it. That is worth more than all the gold in Fort Knox.
For us and for the school, The mission is to form saints. And if you think about your children, what do you want from them? What do you want for them? We want them to attain eternal happiness. We want them to learn what is good and true and beautiful so that they're ready to go to heaven, no matter what the timing is. And that's Immaculata's mission, is to form saints.
I think of the woman at the well, the Samaritan woman. She's like,
Sir, where do I get this water?
Where did I get this water? Well, come to Immaculata. They'll show you. The school is doing a lot for our children with forming them and it being an active part in that formation.
All these things are important. And as we've been part of Immaculata, it has solidified how important they are. Because when it was just us and homeschooling, and
They're all us.
we thought these are important things. This is what we need to be doing. But to be battered on every side of, oh, it's so hard, and why do you think you have to do all that? And,
Right.
But now we're part of a fortress where we're not just one fence post trying to stand, but we're part of a whole community standing with each other and against anything that would try to say otherwise. I think that's very important.
I remember coming back from the first time we visited Immaculata, I was like, that's too good to be true. And it's real. The teachers take our faith seriously. The administration, the founders, the board, everybody's there for the common good of the children and to help them make it to heaven, help them to form their lives to be saints. There's just no way you would want your children to be around any other influence. After you experience that, it's infectious.